Thank you, Mr. Chair and members. I cannot believe that during a health pandemic, we are not even talking about or allowed to debate how we should best cover pre-existing conditions for people in Arizona. My amendment would have allowed people who have pre-existing conditions to be sure that they could purchase insurance that they could afford, that would cover what they needed, and that their children could stay on their plan. All of the things that we know are needed to ensure that you can get coverage and care if you are sick. It is astounding to me that during this health pandemic, when we have currently over 14,000 confirmed cases in Arizona and 747 deaths today of COVID-19, the majority party here is not even allowing a debate about why we should have comprehensive pre-existing condition coverage for people with insurance in Arizona. So, the reason that this is needed is because Arizona's Attorney General Brnovich has included Arizona in a lawsuit to throw out the entire Affordable Care Act. So Attorney General Brnovich is using our tax dollars to sue and try to throw out the entire Affordable Care Act, and with that, it would throw out the protections for pre-existing conditions. It would throw out the coverage for 700,000 people in Arizona. Those are people in your district who need insurance. But we aren't even allowed to talk about this amendment when our own Attorney General is complicit in trying to just throw it out with no replacement at all, or no assurance that people will be covered. So it will not only throw people off of their health insurance, it will decimate our economy because our healthcare sector is obviously an important part of our economy in Arizona. So it's extremely dangerous that we are included in that lawsuit, but it's really dangerous that we aren't even allowed to debate today what does it look like to protect people truly. This bill does not protect people because it doesn't protect costs. It says that they can maybe get an insurance policy, but it doesn't have to cover the things they need. It doesn't have to protect cost. It doesn't have to include their children. This bill is just smoke and mirrors. It's a pretend political ploy to make it sound like somebody is doing something, when in fact, what Arizona is doing is going to throw hundreds of thousands of people off their insurance because of the Attorney General, because of the people that are not willing to have a debate about how we should protect people today. This is extremely disappointing. This bill it's just a political ploy. It's smoke and mirrors, and we need to do better. We should be having a debate. And for everybody who was not even willing to allow this bill to be debated, I think it's really awful, especially during a health crisis.
Thank you, Representative Butler. Chair recognizes Representative Wenninger.